Hello, Iris Zero here. Hope you're all well. I'm good. Thank you very much for asking. So, I just thought I'd do a quick video, a little review on Resident Evil 5. Now, I know the game's been out a while, came out a few years ago on PS3, 360, and later PC, but it just recently came out on PS4 and Xbox One as a kind of remastered version as part of Resident Evil's 20th anniversary. 6 came out about 2 or 3 months ago. 5 came out and 4 is going to be out soon. So I'll try get through the kind of the bad stuff first, then focus on the good stuff, or maybe I'll talk about the good stuff first. The good stuff, there's not many good things, but the things that are good is like they're big, and the small things are kind of small, and the bad things are kind of small. Okay, so the good things. Firstly, I thought when it came out, I thought it looked great. Not really so much now because it's a PS3 game moved up to PlayStation 4. So I mean they can only do so much without actually remaking the whole thing. I actually enjoyed the. If you can forget that it's a Resident Evil game, if you can get that out of your head, you can actually enjoy the story. I liked it. I thought Sheva was a good new character. I thought the co-op was great. Like co-op really worked. I thought the game for what it was actually good. I really enjoyed that. Fun experience. It was one of the few games I actually played on co-op on PlayStation 3 version. PS4 now I just want to get through it. I don't really care about co-op. I didn't really touch multiplayer stuff. Wish I did because the way some people talk about it, it was a lot of fun. And yeah, it was just a Resident Evil game that I was excited to play, and it didn't let me down as a good action game. Which, moving into the negative stuff, it's not a good Resident Evil game. What I mean by that is it's a good action game, not a good Resident Evil game. There's no realistic attempt at being horror, because you can't be scary if you have a partner next to you playing. Like whether it's AI or whether it's a friend on a headset, I'm not going to get anywhere remotely scared because I know this person's just going to help me. So that kind of put me out of it. And playing the game now, especially after games that come out, the controls are so. It's really hard to go back to that game because there's no walk, run, and shoot. You have to I know this is kind of a dumb thing to complain about, but you have to hold a button and then press something else if you want to use your knife. I think it's like hold L1 and then R2, and that uses your knife rather than just pressing square or circle or R3, like having a dedicated just knife swing button. So that's kind of annoying. As a Resident Evil story, it kind of gets really stupid. Like from the character Irving, I can't remember, who looks like Corky from Life Goes On. He was a small guy. He turned into this really big monster. That was kind of stupid. But then the part which killed. I think at this point Resident Evil was damaged beyond repair, and hopefully 7 can fix it. Was when you had that kind of lady who was meant to be like the CEO of a pharmaceutical company, looking like a typical bad guy's girlfriend, like the bad guy's squeeze, and everything she says sounds so seductive. She injects herself with something, next she turns into this giant unrecognizable monster with tentacles, and it's like, really, this small petite woman is going to turn into this huge monster? It went beyond stupid. And I didn't like the fact that it was Sheva and Chris that killed Wesker, because it should have been Chris and Jill. Because that was her whole thing, was trying to take down Wesker, and said, no, I'm going to give it to this stranger who has no history with Wesker whatsoever, and we're going to do it because we're partners. It's like, you give it to Jill, and after he mind controlled her and he killed her. I don't know. And that's another thing, I really wish they'd let Jill Valentine die, and that was like the big story where Chris had to try get over it and accept a new partner. But whatever, they need a reboot. Hopefully they will. Resident Evil 7 could be a good start, but overall Resident Evil 5 is a good action game, great action game, not a good Resident Evil game. So that's my overall review. I think talking out loud, the bad stuff is probably greater than the good stuff, but I still left Resident Evil 5 with a positive experience as a game, not as a Resident Evil game, if that makes sense. Well, anyway, that's it for me for today, for this week. So until Monday, I say to y'all, have a good one.